Welcome back, everyone. So I recently got back from Riga, Latvia, and one of the many cool places that I found there was a local farmers market. I really like markets, so I was looking for a good market in the area, and I found one that I thought was really actually quite fantastic. It's about 45 minutes from Old Town if you're walking. It is kind of a cool walk because you go over the bridge and you get to see the river there that's right by the town, and there's some sights that you can see and really pretty good views as you go across the river into that area. But it is about 45 minutes, so wear some comfortable shoes. If you want to get an Uber or they have Bolt there, it's kind of like the Uber equivalency. You could do that too, and it'd probably be about 10 minutes, right? But I would recommend the walk because I think it gives you some good views of the city and the surroundings, and I got some great pictures during that walk myself, so I recommend it. The name of the market is Kalnciema. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to put the spelling, of course, in the title and the description so you can Google it and find it. I'm also going to put a link to their website down in the description below so you can check out all the information. They're open every Saturday from 10 to 4. In December, I believe they're open all day, so check their website to make sure that they're going to be open when you're there. Okay, that's enough talk. Let's do a walkthrough of the actual market. Alright, so I'm just going off of the street. I'm just walking straight into the market, and one of the things that was there that I missed was, which I didn't film, was a great little stall that sold apples. About 6 different types of apples. They looked beautiful. I should have bought some. I should have filmed it. I didn't. I'm sorry. But as you can see, I'm going through there. There's a lot of stalls, dozens and dozens of stalls selling different types of food. All of it was pretty high end. So you've got your vegetables, cheeses, sausages, different types of food, different types of clothing. There we've got some shirts and stuff like that. Everything was pretty high quality. Usually these places have a lot of junk, I find, but this particular market is well worth the visit because the quality of everything that was there was pretty good. I mean, not perfect, of course, but a few kind of like things that I thought, but most of it was quite good, and I think the food especially. So this was actually a pretty nice day. It was a little bit cool, so make sure you've got your jacket. This was in October, so there was not a lot of wind right here, but of course Riga does have a lot of wind. But this spot here was not too bad. Some baked bread, some desserts there, which was pretty good. This gentleman here saw my camera. I think that was quite alarming to some people, my camera. I don't know why, but I think I got a lot of weird looks when I was filming. And that guy there actually said, "Whoa," and I don't know what that was all about. Nobody said anything to me, but I think that I freaked out a few people with my camera. Got some really nice wool clothing there that they've got. I never took a really close look at that, but it looks like pretty good quality. You got a guy right here that's actually doing something with the wool in his hands, so it looks all handmade, which is quite nice. Of course, not all of it is. Some of it's shipped in from other countries probably, but for the most part, the quality's pretty good. Got a little jewelry over there, which is cool. More jackets and things like that. And these are all quite special, worth actually looking at. Better than some of the markets, some of the other markets I've been to where all the jackets are really kind of dumpy and not something that you'd want to buy. But now we're going to get into the area where the food is, and this was in particularly quite nice. And you can see there they've got different types of food, cheeses. There's an ice cream place right there. I think they've got some vegetables as well. So people are coming out with bags of vegetables. Looks like some tomatoes and leeks there in the background. There was a beautiful stall with hot peppers, and that was very, very, very cool. In the autumn, you've got all these really vibrant colors, I find. There's some bread there on the left. Everybody was getting in front of my camera, so it was hard to film all of this, and people getting taste tests there. On my right, I just passed a German guy who made beautiful cheeses, which I actually bought some from him later on after I stopped filming. And I ate them later in the day, and the cheeses were amazing. He was super friendly, and that was a great purchase. So I'd recommend buying some cheese when you're there, especially if you can find him again. Great big German guy, and it was just delicious cheese. This is the bread. This is the other place where I actually bought some food. I bought some of the bread from this stall, and it again was super delicious. Very, I would say, very kind of old style. It's cooked in the wood ovens. And so it's got a really special taste, very dense flavor, and just beautiful bread. I highly recommend it. So this gentleman, again, great customer service. I only spoke English. I didn't speak any Latvian. I didn't speak any German. That was not a problem at all. Just show them a little smile, say, hey, do you speak English? And everybody did. And nobody, except for some of the old Soviet grandmas that I bumped into, but some of those didn't speak English that well. And they would just yell at you in Russian anyway, so that was fine. Now we're coming around the other side there, so more cheeses, more vegetables, some honey, which looked really good. I didn't buy any honey, but it looked really good quality. Coming in to get some more onions there, some cabbages, of course, and there's a little bit of canned goods there as well. I didn't buy any canned goods, but I think if you're going to be there for any prolonged period of time and you've got a kitchen, this would be a great place to pick up some preserves or some food to cook with. I would definitely buy the cheese. I would definitely buy the bread. So some more bread on the left. I'm getting kind of jammed up there, you can tell. It's really hard to film some of this because you've got a lot of movement there, a lot of people kind of moving in front of you. So it's, she's got some bread she's putting away in her bag there. I always seem to get the people jump in front of me. Okay, there I find the lunch place. I'm actually buying some, it's like fried rice, and that was delicious. So I highly recommend you stop at these local sort of places where they're cooking food and actually buy some of the food, because it was fantastic. So that's kind of the market in general. I recommend you go there. It is a bit of a walk, but it's well worth it. Well, that's the farmer's market. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I highly recommend it. Go take a look, whether you walk there or get an Uber, whatever you want to do. Again, I recommend the walk because it's really scenic. It's going to show you the town a little bit more outside of the main city area, but definitely worth checking out that farmer's market. All right, that's it. Happy trails.